AskReddit by my IC card. What's an underrated pleasure that you think everyone should experience at least once? The first morning after you retired. Bonus points if you roll over and go back to sleep. I'll find out the 2nd of January 2024. Only 27 work days left. Doing something nice for someone and not telling anyone about it. Exactly, do charity silently, or you are the charity. Feeling safe financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually and all at the same time. I want this so bad. A sabbatical or long stretch of vacation. Not one that is forced for medical reasons or to care for a child. But a several month or longer break without financial stress. I took 7 months off of work just for fun and loved every minute of it. Having someone you like get all excited just to watch a movie and hold hands. Underrated because everyone always thinks about sex, but the truly best part of dating is when you find someone genuinely stoked to just exist with you. I had a reciprocated crush, years ago, insist on holding my hand during movies. It's been like 6 years and I still vividly remember how great interwoven fingers feel. Current GF insists on seeing movies at a theater with extra wide seats that are joined together in pairs so she can snuggle close while watching the show. Quitting a shitty job. Such a great feeling. Especially if you were rotting there well longer than you ever should have been. Planting a flower produce garden from scratch. Waiting a couple years and seeing all the amazing creatures that visit afterward. Not to mention enjoying fresh produce that you grew by yourself. I've always enjoyed gardening, but since I moved to the city I haven't done it in years. It feels nice to grow vegetables and herbs on my big balcony this year and really deep dive into plant research. I gave my neighbors bell peppers, cayenne peppers, tomatoes, dried parsley, dried basil, dill and cucumbers. Now that I know the space I'm working with, I feel like I can do even better next year. Walking barefoot in the grass on a summer day. Sitting under a shade tree reading a book or just being still. I see you don't live in Florida. Hitting every single green light to your destination. That's that green wave. That split second of silence when you go under a bridge while driving in a nasty rainstorm. 0.001 seconds of bliss. On a related note, also the opposite, driving a road and entering a tunnel along a bridge with roof windows down, and enjoying the deafening symphony of horses, ideally from 6-8 cylinders, under the hood. Having a whole day where you cancel the world. No plans. No deadlines. No other people. No nothing except whatever the day brings. It can be hard to squeeze in, but it is worth it. I have a vacation from work coming up thanks to Christmas and this is my plan. Taking a shower with the lights off and the darkness. It sounds simple enough but it's very relaxing. I do it just to pretend I'm in a submarine that just got hit. Having someone scratch your back for you with both hands until you're actually ready for them to stop. This is my favorite. My wife hates doing it for me though, so I've turned to back scratchers and pasta spoons. Having a job that you love. Yup. I had a job I loved. My work there is one of my proudest professional accomplishments. Worked there 21/22. Unfortunately, after 2 of the best years of my life, the day came where I was laid off and it was devastating. I've since found a new job with a company I love and in a fun industry, but I can't say I love the work I do like I did 1-2 years ago. I haven't looked at a job the same since. I miss being so passionate about my work and waking up excited to complete the tasks I needed to complete. I'd get up early and work late just because it was fun and exciting. However, through this I also learned the valuable lesson of not making your work your entire identity. That was the one cancer in my overwhelmingly positive experience. When it was gone, I felt like I had nothing left. It caused a huge identity crisis that took a year to overcome. and I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat. Thanks for reminding me of my gratitude. Living alone. I know it's not as easy as it used to be, but if you can, do it. Agreed. The 2 years I lived alone I really got to know myself. The experience helped me overcome a lot of fears, and it challenged myself in ways I didn't expect. Definitely the best time of my 20s. Seeing the northern lights. Going for a run while being in running shape. It takes a few months to get there, but you will be calmer, stronger, and happier afterwards. How do I get there if I've never enjoyed running? I want like it, but my lungs burn, I salivate, and want to throw up. Am I going too hard? Being appreciated. Absolute madman. When my minimally vocal, autistic grandson was 4, I had changed his pull-up and wrestled him a little on his bed. He was on his back and I looked him in the eyes, called his name and said, "Grandpa will always love you." He said, "Thank you, Grandpa." Grandpas are the best. The cold other side of the pillow. A comfy chair, with a warm blanket that just came out of the dryer, a good book and your pet snuggled in your lap. A perfect evening. Lying in bed next to the love of your life. Ouch. Eating homemade garlic naan. This is one of humanity's oldest and most fundamental meals, and when it's made by hand and eaten warm it has this incredible quality like a warm hug. Flying kites. Call me childish, I'm 28 and probably set a world record for the highest altitude by a $1 tree kite. Never got Guinness to come out to confirm though. For some reason kites make me extremely anxious. I'm always scared the kite is going to break loose and fly away. I grew up on the coast my whole life. I can't imagine not seeing the ocean before. Even if you don't like swimming, it really is just something to look at. Things to collect, so much space and the sky just looks bigger. Or when fresh snow falls and it's early morning and the world sounds like it's under a blanket. Having lived on the Great Lakes all my life, the first time I seen an ocean it was rather underwhelming. Oh, it's a salty version of that thing I see every day.